morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Oh, seems like things are a little off. Maybe I'm sitting up straighter. I don't know. Welcome. It is the September. Why was I going to say September? It is the July 12th edition of Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Todd. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm seeing that like 86% of you that are watching this are not subscribers. So make sure to go hit that subscribe button. So that way, hey, you get all the notifications. Now, Morning Mindset, first time here, long time here. This is what I need to know from you: who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, and what the weather is like in your area. I can say it looks nice out. I haven't been outside, so I don't know what it's doing out there, but it looks nice. As far as who I am, where I'm from, you know that, and what's in the cup. I've been talking about it for a couple weeks, and this is the company that reached out to us. W reached out to it, and there are a drink manufacturer, a drink mixer. I will get the information. So I've been trying out the different flavors and stuff they have. This morning is Galaxy Grenade. It's pretty legit. I am down with that. So next week we're going to start seeing some codes from them because, hey, W, why not? I can make it. And so they have the Jitterless Energy Blend, which is awesome because that's one of the things with I'm drinking my Celsius is if I don't eat, I will get a little jittery with those sometimes. This, not so much. So we got that, and then they've got a couple hydration formulas. So we'll get those in the mix of things next week. The hardest thing for me is I'm going to have to put a new UV DTF decal on this side because I'm not a right-hand drinker, so you can't see that every time. So we got that. I think 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? That's pretty much the biggest part of this, right? Is we're setting up our day for success. We got to get in the right mindset that we're going to do things because, man, this week has been just a catastrophe of a week. It's a week after a long holiday weekend, so we knew we were behind on some things. Don't get me wrong. We've had some good jobs. We have closed out or signed up some new people for stores that are coming up. So I think now we're up to 1, 2, 3 this week that we signed up. So hey, I'm super excited about that. We also had the passing of our dog. So that was a tough thing. We're working on other things. It seems like everybody always has an issue of some sort they're going through. So you don't know what somebody else is going through. You don't know their struggles. And so, just be kind, be there for them. You are their friend for a reason. And even if you're a friend just to watch their car crash, hey, just be there for them. So that's this week in a nutshell. So what are our things to do today? I've got press shirts, I've got DTF and UV DTF. I've got to do a proposal for one of the stores. We've got mock-ups to do, and then our social media posting. I noticed that some of the stuff that I posted did not post, so I need to figure out what's going on with that. So that's a big part of it. But we've got a ton of other things to do in there. And that leads us to today's topic of how much is too much, right? And this is, we'll talk about that. So let's check in. We'll see how everybody's doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you from sunny Florida. Last day of vacation Bible study, and I'm back to 9 to 5 next week. Well, enjoy the last day of it, Chuck. Sarah, good morning to you. 68 sunny coffee in the cup. 5 things. The shit show continues for today. Yeah, I will let Sarah explain her crazy thing, and that's why I say there's always somebody going through something. And no matter how bad you have it, there's somebody that has it better and somebody that has it worse. That's just what it is. So keep that in mind with it. But Sarah, love you, girl. I told you you're a witch. Your spell casting just needs a little work. Jerry, good morning to you. Todd, did you see how Aaron will be on Small Business Saturday? SBS, is that small? I did not. I have not seen anything. Tell me more information. And Jenny, good morning to you. 73 in Northern Indiana. Water in the cup. 5 things catch up from the crazy past few weeks. Yeah, you've had a lot going on with your mom. You've had a lot going on with work. It's a crazy thing. And the next Tuesday, Smoke Fest, Northwestern Indiana, greater Chicago area. Are you going to be there? Did you decide if you're going to go? Because Renee's going to go, and I'm going to go. Corey might go. We're just seeing how logistically it can play out. But I've got multitudes of reasons that I need to go, which I might talk about those little in our mentorship community. I'm not sure if I'm able to yet, though. I can say the idea in there. I know I can't hear yet in the public forum, but the private forum, and that call that starts at 9:30, remind me, and we'll talk about it a little in there. Barb, good morning from North Central Minnesota. We're at 72. Sunny, headed to the 80s. Water in the bottle. Beth, good morning to you from North Central Nebraska. Windy, sunny, 69-degree morning. Water in the cup. Barb's 5 things. DTF, sewing alterations, embroider, pin, trading towels. Oh, okay. For like softball stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's for softball stuff, but I think that's where I've seen them at. And the trading pins for that. Review next week's schedule. Work on spirit bird designs. Jerry's got tea in the cup and the dog at her feet. It sounds like the beginning of a country song. I got tea in the cup and a dog at my feet. That's the only line I got. 75 degrees outside, going to 88. He's having the dude on. What dude? What dude? Cindy, good morning to you. Drinking dark cherry vanilla bang. Ooh, yeah. I haven't had a bang in a long time. Installing a new AC system in my studio. Well, that sounds like fun. I'm working on a to-do list. I'm just getting over COVID. It's been rough, but I got to get ready for a show. Yeah, that sucked for you. Like for us, we looked at everything we had going on those last couple of weeks of July, and it was like, realistically, I don't think we have an open weekend until after Labor Day. We have something going on every single weekend, something planned out. I think there might be one where there's like a 4-hour break, but for the most part, there's something going on every Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon, or Saturday all day, every Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. And so it's like trying to schedule stuff with people this year. It's like, okay, I don't know when we can do it. There's only so many weekends in the year as it is. And then in the summer, we have crammed a lot in it. So, and on some of those, we have one scheduled where we're not doing anything. Where we said, hey, we've got so much going on. Like, let's just take a weekend to not do, because you still got the normal stuff. Like, hey, I've still got the housework that needs to take care of, the yard work that needs to take care of. Corey bought glow in the dark plants. Like, what? My mind is blown at that. Thank you, Pilar, for introducing her to glow in the dark plants. So those showed up yesterday. So, now that's going to be, a summer trip out. We've just got a lot of stuff going on, and being sick during that does not help. Dealing with other issues in your business, your store, your family just doesn't help. There's just so much going on. Tim, good morning to you. Tinning away this morning. Way to go, Tim. And Matt is taking it off Tuesday. We're going. Well, then one of us will be there. I don't know if it'll be both of us, but I will be there for sure. And Renee will be there. And then because I've got you, just remind me in the next call. Jerry's 5 things. Separate out an order, send out invoices, banking, read over recent webinars, and maybe meet grants for swimming. That does not sound like a bad day at all. Oh, Laser Dude. Gotcha. Laser Dude. Yes. It'll be interesting to see what he has to say, because I know he has ran into a lot of issues lately with people stealing his designs, if I remember correctly. And it's the same one we're talking about, companies stealing his designs and that. So it'll be a great thing to do, which remind me, I got to get the links for it before the upcoming laser conference. That's a free 2-day training. I will get those posted. In fact, I will make a note of it right now for the laser conference and get the link from it, because I know a few of my friends have affiliates for it. And so I'll go through and I'll grab the link, so that way, and even though it's free, there's an upcharge on it. I think it's like $50. Anytime there's a free thing that you can do and there's an upcharge like $50, go ahead and do it. Like, you're getting a ton of this information for free, but most of it, it's always that limited time window. You pay whatever it is for the upcharge. You usually have access to that for way longer, more things to it. But I will get the link to that. I'll make sure to get one out for that. Yeah, tea in the cup, dogs at my feet. I'm telling you, we got a country song in our hands. Pin trading towel softball youth league. Yep, that's what I thought. I was there. And Jenny says, Barb, please show us the pin trading towel in the group. I'd love to see it. Yeah, because Jenny does some softball stuff. Yeah, I follow him on Facebook. I heard all about it. Yeah, and on the laser community, that's the thing. And like that goes into it. How much is too much? How much is too much putting stuff out there? We got asked, as we were working with new designers, new design software, if we could be able to help people out with it. And one of the things was, hey, we can order transfers from you. We're able to do this design. We can take care of the transfer side of it. And we thought that was, that's a good blend of it. But then on the flip side of it, one of the a couple of the people were like, well, we would just like to buy it outright, so that way we can use it and print it ourselves, which that's fine too. Don't have an issue with that. So it's almost as if we need to charge for the design work, because it's stuff that it is template based, so not too difficult to do. But then they give the discount if they buy the transfer from us. So we're trying to figure out that of it. It was something that just kind of fell in our hand and we didn't expect it to. But it's one of those we didn't know until we put it out there, which leads back to how much is too much. How much stuff are you putting out there? This week I've really fallen off on our social media posts, and I can really, really tell. I mean, when I look at our numbers for stuff, and I look at, let's see what it says for the insights for the last 7 days. Last 7 days, we've had a reach of 1 million, which is down 27%, but our engagement is up and our net followers are down. So we've had a lot of, we're not reaching as many people. Engagement up, which is good. Followers, we're down 63% on that over the last week. And it's because we just haven't engaged. Between the holiday of last week, I didn't schedule stuff. I didn't put a whole lot out there. And now it's biting me in the ass because I can see that those aren't there. So I need to stay more consistent with it. I need to make sure that I'm putting out there. You will know it's too much when people tell you it's too much. But when you look at, it's the day in whole, how many of your friends are seeing your stuff? Are they scrolling back to see everything there? How many followers, how many things do they have? If there's a lot, they're not seeing your stuff. So you need to make sure that you're creating, engaging content. Even if it's just things like asking questions on stuff, posting memes, asking questions, you want that engagement on it. You want those people to see the thing. So we'll go back and through it. Like I noticed that Creative Fabrica is running a deal this month. It's like $47 for the year. You already have Creative Fabrica, you buy it, and guess what? You get it for another year on top of that. But it's an affiliate thing, and we get a portion of it, and they're giving free stuff out every day, and we have not posted nearly enough about it. So I need to make sure that that is taken care of. That there's at least one of those every day. In our JP Plus stuff, I noticed that affiliate has went down, and I know in general things are not looking good. For a lot of industries, ours being one of them. And I can usually gauge, how others are doing, based on the affiliate links, things that are coming in. And that one's down. But then I look as I haven't posted anything on that in over a week. So I need to make sure to do that. That's why, the social media posting is really going to be strong because I got to make sure that I'm posting, affiliate links every day. I got to make sure that we're posting links to what we do, to our websites, to our landing pages. And I just got to keep posting until somebody tells me I'm posting too much, and then I just keep posting more because it's one person out of the 10,000 that are following us, and I think we're pretty close to that. We're getting close to 10,000 followers. I'm gonna look and see where exactly we're at on it. 9,600. So could we hit 10,000 by the end of the month? I think that's the goal right now. Have 10,000 followers by the end of the month, and we will continue just to keep pushing content, doing videos, making everything we can, and that's the only way to go. Like just from the little posting that we've done on the team stores and what we can do from it. Like I said, we've got 3 new ones. In fact, yesterday when we were I was talking with one, and inside of that one conversation could possibly become 3 more stores, because there was a band director that was in there that wants to do their own thing, so they were cool with it. It's a chance of picking up, getting with the AD to take up all the athletic side of things. So there's that. And then one of the people, they have a daughter at another school, and they want to do something for their band. So it wasn't that we were looking for these. It was one school, one organization, one person we were talking to, but the other people that are at that school in that meeting love the idea, and we can see. So that one store could potentially turn into a 4 store from one conversation. That's great. Another 2 were ones that we hadn't dealt with before, so we're doing those, and we're just going to keep pushing that up. But those were just from this continuous posting, and that's what we're going to do, is just continuously post. And Barb said, since our last mentor meeting, I've actually been videoing and embroidering and taking. Way to go, Barb! And like that, it's just sitting there doing it, right? So if we can, like, I've got a spare phone. In fact, I think we've probably got 3 or 4 spare phones for content creation, and especially on things like that, we just set it up and record. Then we can pieces out and move it from there. So good job for you, Barb. I've gotten way better on taking the picture side of things. The video, that's where I think the laser thing, that's another one. We've got a laser ornament fundraiser that we're putting together at the end of the month. So that'll be interesting to do and work out on that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what is going on. Corey sent me a message, and I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what this message is from and who it is, and that I can see. I don't know. Corey will have to explain that one to me. Will do, Jenny. She'll do that, and that is terrific. Like I said, that is, and that's the thing. In our head, we feel like that, right? We feel like, okay, if I put 4 things out there, oh my God, I put so much out there. Which, if you're not putting anything, 4 is awesome. Okay, now I get it. Thanks for that. And we'll see. I will update that. Because we're working on something for a class reunion that I wasn't. There's a lot of miscellaneous things, and I think that's where we all get to. Like Corey and I were going to sit down today and go through the schedule of here's where we are on each project. Here's where things are. We'll put them on the board, make sure that we're both, open communication with it, so we both know. Nothing sprung on me, nothing sprung on her. And that only happens when we make sure that write it out, put it in a place so people can see. Here it is on the board, and we know what's going on with it. So I don't do things like that and be like, huh, what are you talking about with it? But on the social side of it, think about a song. That's what I keep going back to. Jerry, satellite radio plays music without commercials. So you don't get the commercials, but you get the songs. And on certain channels, you could hear those songs every hour. You can hear them every 2 hours, every 3 hours, whatever. So you can have that, that same thing, because the first time you don't hear it, and then, probably the 10th time you hear it, now you start to understand it. So it's those same things, putting it out there. It's not a one and done thing. Our customers at the end of the day don't really, like you said, they don't see it. They don't pay attention. So if we posted a picture last month, how many people saw that? Can we repost it again? Absolutely. It's part of your marketing thing. Post. Tim's 5 things. Tinting now, mentorship call there in 40 minutes. 2 p.m. Zoom call with graphics flow. Ooh, I got an email. I got to set mine up too, and work on Shipley store. And when bags come in, measure and order prints. Love it, love it, love it. Jenny just posted it. This is Barb telling Jenny that she posted a picture of the trading pin towels in the mentor group under show your work. Very nice. Class reunion ornaments, not class reunion ornaments. We're doing poster prints and shot glasses that we are using UV DTF on the shot glasses. So we'll show that off. We just did 100 church bottles for there's Vacation Bible next week. Is that right? See, next week, or it's got to be next week. But we just did the bottles for those, and they're going to fill those up with UV DTF. We did stickers on the bottle, UV DTF stickers on the bottles. They're going to fill them up with other stuff and get it. Don't want to confuse that. The ornament is a separate fundraiser that we're doing. And thanks, Barb. And Brian's 80 and headed to 90. Mountain Dew in the cup there. So we've got a lot of irons in the fire. And to me, when that happens, that's when some of the other stuff, kind of falls off. It's when our social media stuff falls off. That's when our emails are non-existent anymore. We used to have them go out minimum twice a week, and they're just not. So we need to get back on that. But my issue is I start, where I'm closed tight here, and then I start adding something. And so it goes out here, and then I add something else here, and then I add something out here, and then it's here, and then it's just, so instead of being at the core of what it is, we're still there. We've got all these things that we're trying to manage it, and I suck at all of them. Instead of being really good at one thing, I'm sucking at all of them. So I need to make sure that on Wednesdays, when we're using that for working on our business, every Wednesday in our mentorship, can we have a Zoom call 11 to 3? It's working on your business. The last 3 weeks has all been about the Spiritware store, setting things up for that, taking what you want from it there. Next week, I don't remember, Jerry. I think Jerry was supposed to remind me of what it is. Can we, remind me what that one was? But for this, it's going to be all content creation. That's what this one, they start using Wednesdays for that, because we've got the 4 hours there. So I'm going to use an hour or two and just schedule posts for the next week, for the next month, how far out I can get. I think you can only go out a month. but just schedule, go through it, making up flyers, doing anything with that. That is really working on the business. Get my Facebook tight on it. Make sure that I'm posting 10, 20, 30 times a day. And you're like, where do you get this content from? Well, a lot of it is just asking questions on things. Go in there, you can show work. So you've got a couple projects from it, take pictures from different angles from it, show different things, talk about what you're doing, walk through it like this, upcoming things. I just got an email that came through for somebody on banners. So a lot of people don't know, we've been doing banners forever. People don't know it. So why am I not creating content about it, talking about it? We've got a flag order that will be Tuesday, Wednesday. So why not talk about that? People don't know that we do those things. They only know when we push it. So I got to get better at it. Oh, I understand, Jerry. Yeah, absolutely. For a reunion. So, for us, class of 95, class of 95 reunions, we could throw the store for that. You could throw a whole store together for a reunion. Here, let's raise some money for it. Here's the t-shirt, just like anything else. T-shirt, long sleeve, pullover, polo, class of whatever, reunion. Here it is, alumni. Do it up there. They can raise money for their party for whatever they want, and then you're able to do it. So yeah, you could totally do it. Ornaments for shot glasses, you could do both. I don't see why not. Flasks, and it was like, I'm not gonna go there, Jerry, and say back in Prohibition times, but you could do whatever, right? You can, however you want to do it. You create a store for it. Here's what we're doing. Our 30-year reunion will be next year in 25, and so yeah, we'll for sure have something out for it. And reunion side of things, absolutely, you can do that for it. Why not do it? All right. So going back to the core of this, how much is too much? It's not. When it comes to you and your business, you want to be screaming from every rooftop that, hey, this is me, this is what I do. I have lost count the amount of times on my friends list when somebody has asked, hey, does anybody know somebody who makes shirts? If you're local and you don't know I make shirts, I sure as hell I'm not doing my job. So that's where I know I'm not putting it out there for it. That's some of the other stuff, yard signs, banners, the other things they just don't know because we don't push them enough. So if they don't know, it's on me. So I need to make sure that I do that. Yeah, we've done that quite a few times for ones. Right there. You get a store. I get a store. Everybody gets a store. There's a store for everything. There is a store for everything, and go after it. All right. I'm going to try and get some of this stuff done before our mentorship call. If you are not part of our mentorship community, you can join us right down here, patreon.com/fatdadmc. It's only $20 a month. You'll see it roll right back over here. There it is, right there. It's only $20 a month. We do multiple calls throughout the week, and we're there to support you, and you're there to support me. So I love it. I love getting the feedback from it and go from that. Monday, we'll be back here in Morning Mindset. There will be no Tuesday with Todd because, hey, we are going to be at Smoke Fest. And I don't know when we'll get back from that, but we might go live from there. We'll definitely have pictures and videos, and there's a whole lot on the back end of things that we need to talk about with that. So until next time, which will be Monday, you guys have an amazing weekend. Get out there, enjoy it, and take care of yourself. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.